lot of people say इतनी मेहनत करें, we working so hard, but कुछ close नहीं हो रहा. But they have to remember this, that it's the known reality that before a certain client or somebody comes to you, they're also looking at other people and stuff, you know. So with Facebook happening, with online business happening, with other portals around the corner, and you all know Amazon and Pepperfry and Urbanfry and stuff, everybody goes on to these, you know, websites, but they don't know that they kind of end up paying a lot more than the original product. And sometimes they don't even understand this, that, you know, what they're seeing online is a lot different than what maybe a other person is offering. So there's going to be some distinction. A client is going to come and ask you that we've seen a similar stuff on maybe some other portal, so why are your prices higher, or why are your prices you know, at par with those branded ones and stuff like that. But the point is that you don't they don't understand, or you don't get an opportunity to explain to them that your product would be either at par or maybe better. And maybe you have a better service, maybe you've kind of you know, included the transportation, maybe you've included the tax in it, maybe the product or the weight is different, the size is different. Okay, size could be the same and stuff, but there has to be some difference. Maybe the material is different or whatever, you know. So the best approach is to kind of also look at the fact that you have to remain concentrated on the task, close it. Yeah. So try and take a date and a time as to when the delivery has to happen, and work backwards. And do not lose your energy, do not lose your memento, do not lose your cool, do not lose your calm, do not lose your patience when you're basically proposing or showing something to clients. Like I've already explained, they already have some other stuff happening around the corner. But the thing is this, that persistence helps, and people take note of quality, people take note of the finish, people take note of the service and stuff, you know. So there's a lot of factors which are roped in and stuff like that. And when you break down the project into tasks, like smaller tasks, okay, so let's say you have to have a sale happening and you've already decided 3-4 products. But the point is, it's not just about the sales, right? I mean, you have to make a pitch, you have to make a presentation, you have to show them good products, you have to have your branding in place. You have to basically have your pricing happening, you have to basically have your packaging in place, you have to work on the tax and stuff like that, and you have to also kind of make sure that you have the same product finish that you're showing and stuff. So a lot of stuff goes on behind the scene when a product is being presented and stuff like that. So this is what customers need to understand, and this is what you know, suppliers and manufacturers and designers need to keep in mind, that quality is everything. And you know, when you kind of propose something, when you're working on something, make sure that you stick up to your you know, service promises. Post-delivery, you know, post-delivery terms and conditions matter also, because lots of brands and showrooms in India, they don't give, you know, services. I mean, it's not more than a year or 3 years. Whereas designers or people like me who have our own stuff happening, our own collections and stuff like that, at times we even propose products which may be a little expensive, but you'll find that they are being kind of serviced for maybe 10 years or 20 years, you know. So there's always a upper hand, or there's always a benchmark that distinguishes designers from showrooms and stuff like that. Okay, so being a designer is a great opportunity. So if you're working in the corporate world, and if you're wanting to shift over to, let's say, design and architecture, you want to get into retail, you want to get into concepts, you want to get into you know, conceptualization and stuff like that, then you have to learn a lot, and learn on the job is the best. Okay, so I mean, the point is this, that without getting disappointed and without kind of getting affected by whether your sale is happening or not, you have to keep pushing and you have to keep working. Yeah, so that's it. This is where clarity helps. And yes, of course, when you have bigger projects happening, and you know, you made a pitch and you made a presentations and deals don't close and stuff like that, people get disheartened, people come back, they'll throw a fit, they'll throw a tantrum, you know. So it's okay, you know, so take it in your own stride. And many times what you deliver, the client may also not like, and there may be some you know, disconnect between their brief and your you know, your delivery and stuff like that. So what I highly recommend and advise is that before you actually sign off or before you actually close it and you're closer to the delivery and stuff, show the product before dispatch and stuff like that. This is like the only way where you can actually stick to your quality and stick to the service and stuff. And after that, of course, after service, if the client is taken care of, let it be in their domain. But if you're taking care of it and stuff, you have to be very careful and you have to be extra cautious on the kind of logistics, terms and conditions and the breakages and stuff like that. So Corona has taught a lot of people this lesson and stuff. And now with the whole idea of the climate change and environment and everything and all that, lots of people, including me, have reworked a number of times on our products and the packaging and stuff like that, you know. So a lot of hard work, a lot of smart work, a lot of learning and stuff like that. So what's absolutely important is to not give up on your enthusiasm and not give up on your creativity and stuff. And if you're going to be engaged only in useless stuff on TV, because that occupies so much of your space, you know. I mean, if you're driving and you watch like half an hour or 1 hour of mega masala, you know, argumentative stuff on TV and stuff, you're going to think about that. And I'm sharing this with you, you know. I mean, there's so many news videos that I've watched in the last 3-4 years and stuff, which have been shared to me by various party people and stuff like that. And there have been times when I've actually walked into a hall, or I walked into a movie, or I walked into a coffee shop and I'm having those recalls happening, you know. So this is the way information takes up space in your mind and stuff like that. So it's your choice. If you want to make a career choice, you want to get into branding, you want to be in marketing, you want to be in design, you want to be in conceptualization, you want to go global, then what is it that you're going to kind of put your mind in and give space in your head? Are you going to use your mind for junk? Are you going to use your mind for baggage, which is unnecessary information and shit relationship messes of people all over the world and argumentative debates and all that? Or are you wanting to kind of work on something, you know, creative, something bombastic, something stunning, something, you know, outstanding, something which is innovative, something which is, you know, kick-ass. And when you kind of close that project, or you close that sale, or you close that deal, you know, there's a certain kind of a kick or a high that you get, you know. So that tempo has to continue happening no matter what challenge comes your way, personal, professional, city travel, you know, economic or climate or whatever, doesn't matter, you know. The thing is this, that date raho and lage raho is the attitude that you got to have, okay? So I'm Jasleen Kapani. I'm on jkapani@gmail.com, jasleenkapani.im@gmail.com, and jasleenkapanioffice@gmail.com. You may write to me. Thank you so much and everything. And I've already given you the answer. This is the way I work around it. When I work on a concept, I kind of look at 10 different things and stuff. And I've done that today. I'm trying to kind of work on some new concepts and stuff. And as I'm on the job and stuff, I'm putting together 5 different elements which I can have in sync with those particular elements which maybe somebody's interested in stuff, you know. So that's that. So have fun, enjoy, take yourself out for a walk. Listen to some good music and use your time to design, use your time to kind of write, use your time, even if you're on social media, to kind of look at concepts and designs which kind of enthuse you and motivate you and inspire you, you know. And you could always replicate that also in maybe having a fashion or maybe a jewelry collection or something like that, which can also kind of be an offshoot of your own bigger products and stuff like that. So love and luck and take care. Have fun, enjoy, and make best use of the week ahead and stuff. And make space for creativity and make space for tapping into your own potential. That's not going to happen looking at shit. Okay, so love and luck and take care. Have fun, have a blast. Signing out, Jasleen Kapani, New Delhi, India for now. Yeah, bye-bye. Cheers.